Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Skyrim. Mala, in the last episode, helped to defeat a very vicious frost dragon, and she was killed several times before finally achieving victory. Hopefully, actually when I'm in the tab area like this with this skills, magic, map items, Mala can't hear what I'm saying, so don't worry. Anyway, so Mala did suffer several deaths, and whenever Mala dies, she's very dizzy, and when she comes back to, has a hard time. She doesn't remember dying, but she just feels as if a slice of herself has been taken out and tossed around and thrown back in, basically. So she's in need of some rest and relaxation. So we are here in the inn at Dragonbridge, and Joran and Inigo are resting as well. It's about 11 a.m. in the morning here in Dragonsbridge.
Something different about you, I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
I assure you I am not. Though if trouble follows me, I will deal with it adequately. Thank you. I would like to perform here. Thank you. I shall talk to you when I am done. And
good day.
This will get us a nice room for rent, so let's earn our coin. For some reason, whenever Mala has kind of dealt with strong emotions, she wants to play music. Mala's favorite instrument to play, the one she feels most close to him, is her flute. But she's also extremely talented with the lute as well too. Tell Inigo to relax. Even if there was a way to tell Joran to relax, he'd probably just sit here. Excuse me, I am now going to play you a little something that will hopefully liven the heart and the spirits. I'm just picking from any random songbook. Mala knows quite a lot of them. Actually, we're going to go for Songs of Morrowind. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if I would play that, so I will. I'm going to just randomly go for number 3.
Just defrost here for a while.
Now Mala is gaining skills as a bard. bard skill is up to 9. She's played once at the Bannered Mare, once at Dead Man's Drink, once at Sleeping Giant Inn. I don't know. Four Shields Tavern is where we are now. So maybe after I complete the quest, it'll show up that I've played there. Or Mala has. My only small sadness with Amazing Follower Tweaks, which I absolutely love as a mod, is that it doesn't allow Inigo to play with Mala because the relaxed script takes over. I haven't found a way around that. It'd be great if there was a compatibility batch for those two. Let's see. Think I'm done now. Here you go. 10 gold added, plus...
I'll show you to your room.
A room.
This way.
Free room for the night.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thank you. Mala's gonna just basically climb into bed and take a nap because she just fought 2 dragons. And also have something to eat. She's hungry. Because she burnt off all of her breakfast by fighting those dragons. Oh, that was intense. Good fun, too. Best dragon fight I've had yet. Oh. This is called Falkreath Stinger Tea because it bows 20%, blocking 20%, but her health is, goes down negative 20 per second or something like that. So it has a kicker to it. We'll go for this. Mala's favorite tea is the Khajiit Caravan tea. And Nordic Mountain Tea, Resist Frost. We'll have to have that when we're up in the colder climates. And let me see, what else would you like? A bit of bread as per usual. Some vegetable carrot juice. How about that? Cooked beef. These doggy biscuits, which are supposed to be for Joran, but he never eats them. I think that'll do for now. I wonder if this is because of the Resist Frost. Is that why her sight is like this? Let's see. Respite, the Mage Stone, no, Night Eye. Oh, from the carrot juice. Oh, I see. Because in real life, carrots are supposed to be good for you. Well, that's not pleasant. Night Eye gives me makes me dizzy. I'm gonna wait 1 hour and see if that goes away because I don't like that. There we go. Much better. Whew, I don't know how you guys can play with that. That would drive me insane. No more carrot juice for you, Mala. Oh, it's raining. I just wanted to see what there was available in this little town. Let me put on my cloak and hat. Much better. So it looks like this is... Well, let's go in and see what it is. Oh, an outpost, I see. Oh, hello.
Tell me, Trevor, do you have any regrets? Of course you do. We all do. They say regrets are a foundation of wisdom, for if we do not regret our mistakes, we are damned to repeat them. While our successes need not be remembered, for they only serve to bolster our temerity. That is why a general is haunted not by his victories on the battlefield, but those that slipped from his grasp.
This is an interesting NPC. And, Mala would say, "My regrets haunt me every day. I vow not to repeat them."
That is the way we are meant to live. Always tumbling forward, looking back only to see how far we've come. For some things, such a task is simple. A hastily written report, a tactless reply, a spilled drink. For others, the tendrils run deeper, rooting your body in the earth. There is no way forward. Not until you free yourself of the memory. Not until you make things right.
I agree.
Farewell.
I'm going to change the voice, which feels a little bit low, so it's a little bit difficult to hear people. And let's see what he has to say.
I'm fairly certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend.
I'm fairly certain you are right. I will leave you and your philosophical, regretful friend to your own devices. I very much enjoy interesting NPCs. It's a great mod. And it does exactly what it says on the tin. It adds interesting NPCs. I'm going to leave her there, because she was still set to follow. At someone's home, Mala. Oh, here's someone.
Seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth.
They are everywhere. I don't think there's any way to truly get rid of them. What have you for sale?
Take a look.
Cabbage, chicken and egg, gourd, potatoes, and wheat. And Mala hasn't got anything that she wants to. Actually, we do need a couple cabbages to make some more vegetable soup. Okay. 4 is not a couple, but you know. Oh, and Joran's.
Farewell.
I think Joran asked Mala to be fed way some time ago and totally Mala forgot. Oh dear. So, there you go, puppy. I hope you will feel better. I'm sorry if I forgot to feed you. Okay, good. I'm always just making sure his relation isn't going down because that would be very distressing to me, being a great animal lover myself.
Welcome, traveler. Mind yourself in our town.
I'm wondering, do you worry about raising a family in these dangerous times? You're saying that you had trouble in Markarth and now here.
Of course. Every night I pray that we don't get a visit from a dragon or that 2 armies don't show up to fight over the bridge. You ask if I'm worried. I'm terrified, if you want the truth of it. But I have to stay strong for my wife and children.
Oops. Hello. Sorry about that mouse going flying. You know what keeps me strong is to give a little whistle, like so.
Huh?
You see? It makes you feel better. Just try it.
Nah, I don't think so. Alright then.
Okay, it was very poor advice, but, you know. Okay, so it looks like there are no services here. There's just an inn. Mala, we were blessed with very good weather on our backcountry trip. This seems like a very small little wayside.
If you're looking for a room, you want the 4 shields.
Ah, all right. Well, thank you for your help.
Good day.
Make yourself useful and chop up some firewood. There's a few coins in it for you.
Ah, well. I don't have any firewood to sell, but I'm curious about the bridge. Could you tell me more about it? For example, how old is it?
Hard to say. It's ancient. That much we know for sure. It was here long before the town itself. I just hope the bridge survives the war. It's the only place you can cross the Karth River for a long way in either direction. Could be if one side wants to keep the other from coming across. They might try to knock it down.
And I'm also curious about your lumber. I noticed that you seem to be affiliated with this lumber mill here. Is your lumber selling better since the war started?
Damn right it has. Demand's never been so high. At least not since I built the new mill.
Ah, well, I'm glad that you're having prosperous times.
All right, then.
I know what you are thinking, little puppy. You are thinking, why are we out here instead of inside by the nice warm fire? You're right, too. Well, oh, I see one more person up there to talk to, though. I just want to get to know a little bit of the people in the towns that I passed through.
Keep walking, stranger.
Well, you know what I say to you? I say this.
Huh?
Oh. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh gosh, Mala! It just came out. I don't know how it came out, but you know, he is a very attractive man if he's a bit of a rude one. You are very rude, do you know that?
You've done well.
I've done well? What do you mean I have done well?
Of course.
Okay. Well, it was pleasant whistling at you. Finally, my horse whistle has been added and a most hello. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to jump over this. Did you guys see that? Is that just me? Did you see like a big... Yeah, see? That. Wow, that's an oopsie. If any one of you are modders and happen to know what that might be called, it might be called just an oopsie. Wow. But does that come from a mesh screw up somehow, or is that a Bethesda problem? Does everybody have a problem there? I think if they had, I would have heard of it. So that means you can whistle for your horse now, Mala. Let's see if that put a shout in your... Dog whistle, horse call. I don't know how I horse whistle now. Don't know. I'll have to... follow. I'm just curious as to what you click on now to use the whistle. That's all. Sometimes they'll put it... Ah, there it is. In your inventory. And there it is. Let's see what happens. Probably what'll happen is that Mala will whistle and then the horsey will come. But let's just see, huh? And run over a guardsman. Oh, beauty. Oh, you good girl. Oh, you are a lovely horse. Let me put you back with the other horse. Hello, and let me run into a building. I'm going to ask you to stay here. Kind of near the... so you can stay out of the rain, okay? I'll be back with you tomorrow. And I'll come out and give you dinner later on tonight. Well... that is a thoroughly dispiriting afternoon. And I say you stand here by this fire and warm up for a bit, Mala. And then grab a chair and read a good book, I think. So let's make the most of this episode since Mala... We could go on to Solitude, but Mala doesn't really want to go in the rain. So let's see if there's something to read. And if there are any interesting kind of quests that you recommend in... Not kind of. If there are any interesting quests that you recommend in Dragon's Bridge, let me know. It doesn't seem like there's much going on here. That's helpful. We'll learn that spell. Inigo's Journal. I think we've read that, but we haven't read Sild's Journal. Sild's Journal. So let's do that now. Sild is the 3 episodes now, I guess it was. 2 or 3 episodes ago, we explored Ranvir's... It was a Nordic tomb. Ranvir's something or other. And there was an evil necromancer type person in there. And let's find out what was behind his actions. I'm going to just show you how many pages are in here so you can see how long. Oh, not that much. This is perfect. 4th of Evening Star, 4E200. It never ceases to amaze me how many fall for my simple trap. I may have to consider tweaking it a bit, though. Many of them in recent months have been dying the second they hit the cage floor. Putting a foot or 2 of water in didn't help either. In fact, it may actually be making things worse. The last one to fall in broke both his arms and legs. He proceeded to float there and eventually drown. If it weren't for that water, I would have had a great time twisting his mind until I decided to end him. This is not a nice guy. 8th of Evening Star, 4E200, or I should say 4th Era 200. Captured another one, finally. It's definitely true that whatever these orcs gain in size and strength, they lose in mental capacity. I'm amazed they can even speak. He kept saying that when he gets out, he will break me in half like a twig. Persuasive, isn't he? Anyway, I told him that if he holds his head under the water for as long as this candle wick lasts, I'd let him go free. Stupid thing drowned within minutes. I never tire of this. I haven't captured a soul for days, and the last victim died on impact. Of course, I was still able to reclaim his soul, but without the thrill of killing or any kind of torture, the process lacks that special something. The reclaimed souls I've summoned make decent targets, but taking a mortal's life is so much more sweet. And I will say that it was very sweet taking his life. Isn't that right, Mala? It was one of the most pleasurable moments I have experienced, especially since we were in a cave at the time, or a cage, and he was free, and we managed to kill him through the bars. He was a nasty one, and no doubt. I am going to have it, I'm going to have Mala, about like that. And we'll say that Mala sat and read for about 5 hours with her different books and what she could find around. And then it's time for her to get on her little nighty clothes. Sometimes I say things and I laugh about them. Her little nighty clothes. Her little night-night clothes. And sleep off the day. Or I should say sleep off the night. And sleep off that dragon. I'll give her 9 hours just because of the dragon. I think Mala's favorite time of day is the hours before dawn. From about 4 a.m. onwards. So she is... can put her traveling set back on again. And have some breakfast. Is there any place to sit and eat breakfast here? No stools? Nope. We'll go here. Have you been sitting here Going back and forth from chair to chair all night, Inigo? I hope not. Good morning, Inigo. Let's get some food in you, Mala. Help you with the ride back up to Solitude. So, Mala, are you thinking that you might be interested in doing the rest of it backcountry now that you've gotten your wits back about you? We're going to sell that carrot juice. I don't like that. Vegetable soup, because it's warm. Snowberry juice. And a jug of milk. Oh, and also... Oh, am I out of water already? I am out of water. Yep.
When we were little, my brother and I would sometimes dress up in our father's gear. It took 2 of us to raise his sword.
Oh, that's a sweet story, Inigo. I do wish your parents were still alive so that I could tell them what a magnificent man you have turned into. Let's see if she has any water.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Thank you for a lovely night. I'm wondering if you have...
Take a look.
Any water for sale? Nope. The best place to get water... Oh, she does have milk, though. Good. And I will sell her these carrot juice, as I do not like them.
Yeah,
Well, this was a very uneventful and boring place.
You, tell me, do you think I'm attractive?
Excuse me? Well, I don't know. Let me have a good look at you. I think you have a sparkling personality, I'm sure.
I know that. That wasn't what I asked you. I asked you if you thought I was attractive. Pretty, adorable, cute. I'm fairly sure I'm all 4 of those things, and the high elf is none.
Who is this high elf of which you speak?
Alduin is my arch enemy, my nemesis in love. Melos is always talking to her, confiding in her, when he should be doing those things with me. It makes no sense why he prefers her company. Unlike that Somerset I saw, I'm a fellow Dunmer. Not to mention I'm cuter, funnier, and by far the more talented mage. And the worst part is they just met. How can he value the counsel of that drunk over his companion of 5 years?
I do believe that we have met Elduin, or Elduin, when I was traveling with my sister Vilya. Yes, she was a very expansive character. But I wish you much luck in solving your problems.
Farewell.
Let us defrost here for a while.
She was certainly interesting looking. And her hair was pretty. I was unsure as to what Mala would really answer to that question. Beautiful. See, this time when the night and stars transition over, and the early crisp morning is Mala's favorite time of day. All right. I'm going to end this episode here on the way to Solitude. If you enjoyed what you saw, please, oh, look at that wonderful sunrise. Hit the thumbs up button below because of that sunrise. And Joran hitting the horse in the butt. And, oh, wait. Almost missed the turn off to Solitude. And if you loved what you saw, join the party, the ever-growing party, and subscribe. I'll see you back here in Skyrim on our way to Solitude in the next episode. As always, Thank you so much. All for watching. Get every new Jessa channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.